Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. It's me, A. Proustian. I am with the killer on the stand, and we are trying to break his relationship with Matt Engarde so that he can release Maya and Matt can get sentenced guilty or declared guilty. And the killer gets to walk away free, I guess? I don't know how that's gonna work. Alright, anyways. He says, now if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence? Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. You know, I had forgotten about that, but that does make sense. I mean, I knew the video had to come from Matt. It has to be a video of the murder or something around that time. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was sternly told by my client to not watch it. So I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you are on this tape. Yeah, that's what I thought. If it's a thing of the murder, maybe the problem is, like, because he can use it as, like, blackmail or, you know, insurance. But if the killer doesn't like that, maybe that's enough? Me? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded. What? Oh, the killer does not like that. Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted a camera? Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. Oh, unhappy to killer. That was Adrian Andrews. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a time and a place for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. That's right, he did specify when to go. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Here we go. Why did Matt Engarde film the crime scene? I think it's insurance against a killer. The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted blackmail on you. Yeah, 100%. Your client once told me something very interesting. Yeah, I think Matt even mentioned this. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, calm now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelley the Killer? Oh. Well, it looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes, Edgeworth? Yes. You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? Thank you for stepping in and pointing this out, Edgeworth. It's good to double team this guy. What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then that client would become my next target. For the honor of the Dekiller name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. Damn, dude. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes Dekiller's next target? Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. Uh-huh. Mr. Wright. Yes? My contract with my client is over, as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you, your precious item. Hooray! What the? I'm not an item! Thank you, Maya. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. That's right. Good job, Phoenix. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion? However, I'm sort of... I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness and... Miss Fun Karma, where did that... Wait, Edgeworth, you haven't picked this up, have you? No, she always has you in her sights. Oh god, that's a terrifying phrase. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Oh, look at this contrite Matt Engarde. Mr. Engarde, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. Oh, I see. The judge is still thinking, it's Adrian, this is how we do both things. This is how we get Matt to say he's actually guilty. I love how bedraggled he looks here. It's great. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this all right with you, Mr. Wright? We've finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. Motherfucker is guilty. Plead guilty. And Matt Engarde. I mean, part of me understands the not guilty, because then you can leave him to Dekiller's fine, vengeance. But Adrian Andrews would be in trouble in that case, so we'll go with this. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Even if you got an acquittal the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it. You can't run away from your crime anymore. No! Guilty, guilty, guilty! Even if I tried to say not guilty, you might have done that. Damn, dude needs to trim his nails, though. As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. Yes, Judge, good job. That was all you. We? I don't remember you helping out much in this. Exactly. Mr. Edgeworth, how was Matt Engarde? I left Ms. Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whipped leather right about now. I feel like that's generally, I am against. I was going to say police brutality. She's not a policeman. She's, you know, a lawyer. I'm against lawyer brutality, I suppose, but, like, fuck it. Dude deserves it. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did? This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. I mean, it's hard to say this is actually an illness, but, anyways, if you're gonna say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. He did push pretty hard, but he needed to. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. Edgeworth the therapist? And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Oh, look how happy she is! I like Adrian. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Yay. It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there's still a few things I'm confused about, but everyone seems to be in good spirits. And that's good enough for me. That's right, he never knew about Maya. That is all. This court is adjourned. We did it. March 23rd, 5:14. Maya had better show up. I want to see her. You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right, wasn't it? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Ms. Von Karma arrived with the final piece of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. I did, and I chose guilty. Sorry, Maya. Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on the matter. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life? Yeah. My client, Matt Engarde, is he guilty? Or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer. Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. It's interesting because that can go either way then. Would you Do like I did and choose the guilty on the side of justice? Do you choose the not guilty to save Maya's life? Which, I don't know, probably, I don't know, maybe that was better? I don't know. Right. Edgeworth? I have good news. Maya's now safe in police custody. Really? April? Pearls, you're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak, in a patrol car. Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick! Ow! She punches deceptively hard for a kid. Phoenix, you're just soft. I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Thanks. Oh. What's wrong? Ms. Von Karma. Why are you glaring at us? About earlier. Thanks? Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. She still has the very cut and dried view. You shouldn't be happy if you lost the case. And she didn't even get to win it. Oh, she's got to be mad about that too. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy? I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. How dare you? Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. The angry Edgeworth is such a great... It's so good. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then... it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Huh, that's what you should have. Thanks, Francisca. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. How many times have you lost, Francisca? But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. I also love this picture of Phoenix. It's so good. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. Interesting theme here. Trust. What? You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is fight with the knowledge we held and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. And it's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. The truth? Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you? Right. That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Ah! Pearl's starting to get it. Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick? You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. You pathetic fool! Miss Von Karma? I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You're no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. Okay, I wondered. It's over. It's all over. Francisca threw something at the ground just now? This is an electromagnetic receiver. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else. Whoa, Francisca. No way. Ah, isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this, right? What do we need it for? Okay. Nick! Maya! She's back! Maya! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Aw, they're so happy! Get that girl a hamburger. Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got Engarde convicted, like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me. Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck on this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. She would. Phoenix doesn't need to be haunted by any other members of this family. Is it really that easy to do something like that? What do you mean? Mia does it all the time. Thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you're all right. Aww. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. He doesn't want to admit that. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Oh, he is admitting it. That is the progress. Yeah. See, what did I say? All right. I think it's time we get out of this depressing place. Huh? Where are we going? Food, Nick. Food. Grub. Chow. I'm starving. I'm so hungry even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please. If you insist. All right, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint? Don't be silly, Nick. Huh? This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I've decided we have to make it up by having another feast. Another feast? Come on, Nick. Food. She has a good point. I don't think the food in the hotel is any good, you guys, though. Hey, pal. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. It's Gumshoe. Post car accident. That's right. He wouldn't have his coat because they use that to wrap up the evidence. That's pretty good continuity. Gumshoe, are you all right? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone. Oh my god. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole, of all things. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him? Right? You did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was going to give out on me. And I ain't joking. Hi, Lotta. Well, yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Thanks. Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight, even. I'll keep that in mind. Well, come on now. Everyone gather round. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. It looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal. Amen. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Ah, well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off the things from DeKiller's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. What? Yeah, that's unexpected. 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item? Aw, come on, y'all, it's over. But oh boy, I tell you, you really are something else. No, I want to know what was in the pocket. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? You think? Why does she look so happy about that? But being shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. It sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Is it the 4th thing that's in Gumshoe's pocket? Aw, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway. Ah. Sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. Oh dear, they're a saver. Does this mean... Wait, Gumshoe's already here. Huh? What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. Ah, that's Ms. Von Karma's receiver. Ugh, thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Otherwise, it'd be beeping the whole time Gumshoe were with us. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Somehow it's got to be tracking to Killer, somehow. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet. And you've eaten way too much, you glutton. Hey, you cannot say that to her. She's gone 2 days without food, Phoenix. You shouldn't say that to her anyways. She's a growing girl. Alright. I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, he said, I had fun tonight. Sorry, that took me a second to realize what I just said. I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I just want to say, thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. Kiss him. What can we give him? What the heck? What am I supposed to get? Oh, there's always like something, right? But like, what am I gonna give him? The whip? Thrown Away by Franziska von Karma has a certain mysterious nostalgia to it. The video, like, what the heck am I supposed to give him? As thanks. Fuck me, I don't know. Normally I feel like I have some idea of what people want here, like in these last things, but I'm like, man, I don't know. Huh. Okay, I'm looking at the hints. The first hint, give him a personal memento. Do I have a personal memento from Phoenix? This is a memento, but it feels like it sends the wrong message. Like, I'm gonna murder you. This says with love, but it's like from someone else. This is kind of a memento. The whip is a memento. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm checking the next hint. Someone else's personal memento. Okay. Is it... The best one I can think of is the whip. So I'm gonna try that. Because it has the most connection to him, right? Franziska does, so... What's this? Okay, I think I must have chosen right then. Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. Looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya? Huh? Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean. Pearly, did you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway. So who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick. Huh? Ah, yeah, I'm kind of at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. That's right. Gumshoe's without a job. So I kind of already put your name on the bill? Huh? Huh? Phoenix, you should not be surprised. I think you pay for a meal at the end of every one of these. Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It'd better be anyhow for $3,000. Huh? What's a hotel doing selling a $3,000 camera? Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all. Whoa, Lotta! Huh? Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick. Why do I suddenly feel like screaming? You don't need to hold back now, you hear? Yeah, pal, time to let it all out. This is gonna be the first time I hear the real you. Go on. It's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all. All right, then. If you say so. Is it gonna be objection? Yeah. Oh, delightful. Shoot, I wonder. No, because Gumshoe's coat. Okay, I was like, is this it? I wanted to know where her picture was. Oh, I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro. You are a pro, Maya. I'm so happy that you could save Mystic Maya, Mr. Nick. I'm so happy for the two of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners, so I sort of made reservations for the two of you, just in case. Pearl! Gumshoe. Well, pal, looks like I'm back on the force again. Oh, thank God. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief, and he got me reinstated for my sake. Heard he said things like, letting that one go is bad for all of society. I knew it! Crushing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal. Well, at least he's back there. That's probably where he belongs. Oh, yeah, you! I'm Maggie Bird, and retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. And bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright. Sure. Fair enough. Oh, this fucker. Yes? Are you here to visit a patient? I'm Dr. Hoti, or Hoti. Huh. Recently? Yes, that girl, you know. I haven't seen her around. Yes. But I remember, if I even laid so much as an eye on her, it would go crack. Didn't matter if I got whipped, though. Yes. That guy. Ugh. Oh, it's Max. It's time for our quest of circus domination, sweetie. Let the world know we are serious, something or other. Hey, Max, what do you think of Zimbabwe is like? Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk? She's a child. A literal child. I will never get over that with that one. Like, not just that she's 16, but she's so childish. They really, really push that innocence. I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are going to fall on deaf ears. I'm going to be more contemporary with my humor. Mo curls, represent. We've got our new act all worked out. Prepare for the Hallelujah chorus. Say something, will you? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it. I kind of hate those two, too. I don't mind Max as much. I think I've seen people maybe don't like him either. He's fine, whatever. But Trilo and Ben, I'm like, ugh. What's this? It's just an ordinary electric something or other. I can't believe this, really. How long do they plan on making me do this? Oh, but it's Edgy Poo's idea, so that means it must have a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? It was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty and feel the pain in my heel. Yes, they're going to burn. Playing with fire is very dangerous. And they stored the scenery and... Oh, goodness, old bag. I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. Those two would be a surprising pair of friends, for sure. Oh, to kill her. It has been difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with loyalty. His homepage. Jesus. March 23rd, 9:42, International Departures Gate 12. Interesting, because the killer said they were going somewhere. Oh, but it's Francisca. Where are you going, Francisca? How did you know I was here? With this. That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. Right, when he ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total. 4 things? It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. Yeah, but what is it? I'm so curious. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up. I love their sibling energy. It's so good. I love it. You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter. I think he understands more than anyone else could. Francisca. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to. Yeah, he understands. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been, and always will be. Yay, validation. No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Yeah, but guess what he has? Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? No, I was just guessing. I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. You haven't even changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can, just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews? You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Humph. Today, you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I've no intention of stopping. If you say you're going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. Oh, look at her! Oh! Extreme little sister energy. I love it. Hi, I am Franziska von Karma. Don't think I'm gonna walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now, so you better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. Oh, I love it. I really do. But what was in the goddamn coat pocket? Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. We better. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you. I'll take good care of this fourth piece. So I can give it to you when at last we meet again. Does that mean I don't get to know what it is? Oh. Oh, is it that? Oh. It's the picture Maya drew. Oh, that's cute. That's pretty cute. Oh, that was fantastic. What a good trial. I loved, most of all, the character development. Like, the rest of the puzzly stuff was pretty good, and it was really interesting to have a different goal, right? Delay rather than reaching the not guilty, and having that tension between, you know, the verdict and the time crunch. Like, there are a lot of interesting aspects, but the thing that really makes me love this is what they've done with the characters to develop them, and like the changes for, like, I wasn't expecting anything with Franziska there, but she's growing, and Phoenix and Edgeworth, like, it's just so good to see. So I'm having a great time. I really enjoyed that. And so I'm going to keep playing more Phoenix Wright. Might be a little bit off and on, we'll see. But more Phoenix Wright is coming. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.